Hey, it's Korinn, 365 days of open heart living. Today is day 132, sweetness in life. Sometimes the sweetness in life escapes us and we get caught up in our mind and being serious, in having so much to do, in having responsibility, in being in distress or stressed, or being in a heightened awareness of things that are not going well for you, that sweetness that is always there is untapped. That sweetness in life is there for you to experience at any given moment. And it can be the most simplest of things that if you divert your attention and take in the person you're with, the space, the feeling, the thing to comfort you, the warm cup of coffee in your hand in the morning, the moment when you take time to slow down and feel your life and how you are receiving in different ways at every given moment, then that helps to smooth over those things that are hard, that are abrasive or rough, that are scratching at you, irritating you. The sweetness in life is never out of your reach. But in the way that we are as human beings, in the way that the world is, and the pull of the things that need your attention and the things that draw you in emotionally in maybe not great ways, we lose our taste for sweetness, and we lose the practice, I'll say, of being able to pick something up and get some sweetness from it. Right? We have things that we do every day in life that are just kind of rote, remote, repeat. They're things that we don't think a lot about. But anything can have a little bit of sweetness to tap into. A simple smile from somebody, you smiling at somebody and getting a smile in return. There's sweetness there. That connection made, even if brief or seemingly, insurmountable and insignificant. If something lands on your heart, it might be something that could have insignificance. But what if you framed it in a different way of receiving it and let it be the sweetness that it could be? Maybe letting that little sprinkle of sugar, that little taste, and the smile given, the smile received, be something that moves through the layers of mind and emotion and physical stress and that spiritual heaviness, and be the thing that lands on your heart, so that you can taste there is sweetness to be had. I'm thinking about what's coming up for me right now is having eye contact, right? When you speak with somebody and you look them in the eye, there's that connection that it's a little bit more than just talking and being shoulder to shoulder to somebody, having a conversation or looking around a room and talking to a few different people. That's all great. There is sweetness in that too, in anything. But when you're one-on-one with somebody and you're looking in their eyes and they're looking in your eyes, in that connection made, the depth is the sweetness. The depth of the intimacy in looking in someone's eyes, right? Sometimes it's uncomfortable for people to look into other people's eyes. Maybe they talk and look away. They, for whatever reason, it's just not a normal thing that they do. But when you have somebody that you can connect with in that way and share a moment and look into their eyes and quiet and listen to what they're saying and look into their eyes as you're sharing to them, the hearts between you connect a little bit deeper than if it's just conversation, right? There's an intimacy, a sweetness, and looking in the eyes and sharing the exchange of words. Other things that can be sweet is, just doing something nice for yourself, treating yourself well. Maybe it's that you do so much and you're the last one that gets taken care of. And when you take the time to be sweet to yourself, to do something nice for you, feel that sweetness, the sweet moment of being able to relax and enjoy just for you. What is something that brings you sweetness? Have you done it for yourself lately? What is something that somebody else can do that lands on your heart? If it's not looking in the eye and sharing that connection, what is it for you with somebody else that feels sweet, that warms your soul, that soothes you? That's the thing. The thing in life, the things in life that are most sweet are the things that we savor, the things that are soothing and filling, that lift us up, that make us smile on the inside, that make us feel maybe a little bit more alive on the inside too, that make us pause and reflect. There's such beauty in the world, and that is sweet. The sweetness of nature, the blow of the breeze through the leaves and how they rustle and make a sweet sound. The waves moving into the earth, the beach, and making their gentle sound, soothing and relaxing, beautiful and sweet. The sun on your face, the warmth, sweetness, a hand to hold, sweetness, a hand that needs you to lead it, like a child, taking care of a child and leading them, sweetness, friends to reach out to show support to be supported by, sweetness, a place to call home, a bed to lay your head, a new day to begin. Each and every day you wake up, sweetness. A letter saved, kept to look at later and remember a sweet moment. Sweetness. A quiet evening with no plans. Sweetness. I want for you to reflect upon the things that are sweet, the things that speak to your heart. Land on them to savor moments that you've had. And in reflecting upon that sweetness, we're going to also be doing the inner smile. Each time you think of something sweet, allow yourself to feel how that sweetness makes you feel and how it opens your heart. Because in having the practice of opening your heart again and again and again, through meditation, through taking time to pause and savor the moments of sweetness, your heart becomes more accustomed and attuned to feeling and seeing the sweetness in life. Let's go ahead and close your eyes. Just start by feeling your breath gently. And now think of something that is sweet for you. Something that has touched your heart and added sweetness to your life. As you think of that thing, pay attention in your heart of how it makes you feel now. Linger with that feeling of sweet in your heart as long as you are able, knowing that the more that you linger with it, the more consistency is being built with your heart staying open and feeling open to have that greater sweetness be felt and observed, witnessed in your living. And as the sweetness and the feeling the thought of it fades. Come back around to the sweetness, thinking of the same thing or something different that is sweet to you. So you again can feel your sweet heart opening. And again, as you start to wander or the feeling starts to fade of the sweetness, come back to feeling a thought of something that is sweet to you, and feel that thought in your heart, allowing the energy of sweetness to open you and your heart's energy field. Feel the vastness of your heart as it has opened through feeling the sweetness in your life. Many moments have been had that are sweet, and many more are to come. think now of something sweet that you would like to do that feels sweet in your heart. And let that bring that feeling of openness within you again. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Your heart has its own energy field, and the frequency with which is the vibration of that energy field. It shifts and it changes from being open to being more closed, from being kind of fuzzy or cloudy to being clear and pure. And thoughts shift that openness, how you are and how you move through the world. It adds to that openness or that closeness too. If you have your nose down and you are doing everything at a pace that does not grant you permission to pause and slow and taste the sweetness in life, smell the flowers, take the moment, feel the sweetness that can land in your heart from simple things or from beautiful gestures, from beautiful big things. The sunset at night as the evening closes, that's beautiful. Is that sweetness to be experienced? You bet. Sitting in a quiet room, closing your eyes, saying a little prayer to God. Is there sweetness in that? You bet. In anything there can be sweetness when you are open to experience the sweetness that is there for you. And in having your heart open instead of closed, you are creating a state of being where you will feel and see and experience more sweetness because you are open to it. There is an awareness of the heart. The heart has wisdom. The heart knows. The heart feels. The heart sees depth when the surface is being shown to you. If somebody's saying something and their heart is not in it, you can feel it. Your heart can feel that and pick up on it. That I don't know as if they really mean what they're saying or if they're doing this for the right reasons. When your heart is open, that wisdom, that ability to see depth, it's strengthened. And in that strengthening of the depth of feeling and experiencing and being aware through your open heart, sweetness in life becomes clearer and more experienced in many different ways. And just as opening your heart and life changes you, having the moments to savor of sweetness in your life too can change you. The more you do the practices, the more the awareness builds and grows. The more the awareness builds and grows, the more the practice becomes the way of your life. The more you will be open in your heart and living open heart. Living your heart openly. So live your heart. Live your heart.
Go first.
Party deck?